Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good, and yes, I am also fine. So in this video, I am going to tell you about the further processes after onboarding pass receiving. So yeah, as if you are watching my video, so you must be knowing, and I have also shown in my previous video like I have received my onboarding pass, and here I am going to tell you about the further processes. So yes, my date of joining was 22 Feb, and successfully I joined on 22 Feb. So yeah, on the very first day, before first day on 21st Feb only in evening, I received, no, I think on 22nd only in morning I received this mail because I was patiently waiting, and yeah, on in morning I have received on 22nd only. Okay, so this was about the first meeting link and first started journey with Cognizant. So you can see on my screen I have already opened my mail. So here you can see I got a mail regarding the virtual onboarding. Okay, so this was very simple first introduction meeting link basically. So the date and timing was given here. You have to keep checking your mail, okay, because there is no any fixed duration like when you will get link, because sometimes you may receive one day before, sometimes you may receive half an hour before, or 2 hour before. So it totally depends. Okay, so yeah, I have received on I think at 8:30 a.m. on the very same day. So my onboarding date and timing was, the date to you are knowing 22 Feb, and the timing was 10:30 to 11 a.m. However, it was not just of half an hour session. It took around more than 1 hour. I think 1.5 hour, because see, when you will join, so they will take time for everybody to let join, and then after it was basically a introduction session. Like I am going to tell you about each and every process in very detail. So just don't worry. So just start one by one, because I think I am complicating things. So no, I think I should say one by one. Okay. So on the very first day I received my I mean mail. Okay, so from 10:30 to 11 a.m. it was given, so you have to be ready at least 10 minutes before. You have to log in, and you must receive your link to join the meeting. So you have to be ready, and what you are required to carry with yourself during the onboarding process, you have to be ready with your identity card. However, it is not mandatory, I mean it's not compulsory कि they will ask you to show your identity card, but you have to ready. Okay, and yeah, you have to remember your employee ID. Okay, your employee ID, your candidate ID. No, 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 no. This time though you have to remember your candidate ID, na, because that time though you won't know your employee ID. So in starting, in the very first meeting link, you have to remember your candidate ID only. Okay, so you candidate name, of course, your candidate ID, and they will ask you few questions, like you have to say you are a citizen of India or not, where are you residing currently, and also like you are working any in any other organization currently or not, and if you have worked previously, then you have to mention that also. And if you have worked, then in that case you need to share your experience certificate or your releasing certificate. Currently you are not doing anywhere, means you are a you are just for in Cognizant, so you are not doing in any other organization. So if you have done before, then you have to share your certificate, your releasing certificate, your experience certificate, etc. So yeah, so one by one there were around 700 candidates in my session. So it is divided batch by batch. So it took around 1.5 hour to complete of everyone, each and everyone. And yes, this was very easy. Only you need to remember your candidate ID, and they will ask for you. just. And after this, on that day though, I have not received any other mail. But yeah, I was waiting ki maybe I can receive, but that day though it was very simple, I didn't receive. So in evening for another day, I mean for the induction session, I received. So I will show you that also. Before that, I want to show you what was the questions I am repeating. You will be asked your candidate ID, okay, and then you are citizen of India or not. Where are you residing currently, and e- they can ask are you vaccinated or not also, but not for everyone. So very simple. And also like they will inform you ki don't uh, go to any other, I mean Cognizant laptop or desktop delivery, don't agree to transfer money because any third person if I ask you to. So Cognizant or its service provider don't expect are associated to make any payment towards delivery or IT assets, right? So you don't have to give any kind of money to anybody else because this Cognizant never ask money for giving asset. So yeah, these all things they were in they I mean they will inform you. So on 22 it was like this. So for another session I received mail for let me show you. Induction session, where it is. So here you can see day one Cognizant induction. Okay, on 22 Feb only in evening 7 4 p.m. I received this mail where it is written like date, timing was given from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It was a whole day, and you have to be joined by the given link. So agenda was given. Let me discuss. See, as overview I can give you. So timing is given from 10. Very first session of the day was from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It was of Cognizant interview. Like there will be an expert and the senior manager who will be sharing you about the Cognizant overview, like the history, geography, and civics of Cognizant, how it started, who is the founder, how it is going, and all. So he will be sharing this to you with the help of a presentation. He will show you some videos also. And then from 11 to 1 p.m. Your corporate induction session will be there. So in this now you have to, yeah, from 10 to 6 p.m. your timing is given, so you have to log in, I mean you have to join your meeting at least 5 or 10 minutes before, so it will be good. And from the first session was the Cognizant in overview, then another, the second was corporate induction session. It was very very much useful, so you have to watch this being very vigilant, right? Because there was ma'am in my session, and she was sharing about how to do the timesheet through time, or means the whole thing from very basic. Okay, how will you do if you have, if you need to take leave though, how will you apply for leave, how will you edit your, how will you open one Cognizant portal or be Cognizant portal, and so many things. How will you apply for identity card, how will you request, how can you track your asset, and everything. Like there were so many topics. Yeah, she has shared about the medibuddy dependent details, how will you edit, you have to check all your, I mean after logging your and yeah, I forgot to share you on very first day when I joined on 22nd of Feb. So in morning though I have received and I have joined that meeting. In evening I have received about my employee ID also, and also like there was link to reset the password, and there was OTP. So you will also receive one time password. And then with your employee ID, you have, what you have to do, you have to open um, that website. One second. Yeah, you have to open a portaloffice.com website, and there you will click on the link, and then you have to log in with your username. Your username will be your employee ID at the rate cognizant.com, and one time you have to give your password, the OTP which you will receive. Okay, then after that you have to reset your password. Okay, what you will do, there will be videos for you also for guidance you will receive on your mail for sure, don't worry. And still, if you will get any kind of confusion, like if you will receive difficulty to reset your password or to log in with your employee ID, so you can just comment below. I will make a separate video for that. Okay, so if it was like that, I have reset my password one day before when I received. And yeah, so your ID will be accessed. Then you will be able to log in your One Cognizant portal. So from here, when your induction will be started now, then you don't need to open your One Cognizant portal like when you were logging at the time of your pre-joining formalities and BGV. Okay, so the access will be over from that portal. Now you have to log in of One Cognizant portal. You will receive that link during your induction session. In corporate induction session, ma'am or sir will be there. They will be sharing to you. Okay, all the links. So you have to be ready with your pen and paper, and you have to note down all the important things. And then after, from 1 to 2 there was lunch, and from 2 to 3 there was icebreaker session with new joiners, and it was really very fun. Like there were all new joiners like me, right? So the sir was very energetic, and he gave one topic to us uh, randomly, and the topic was COVID-19 situation. COVID-19 pros and cons, like advantages and disadvantages. So we had to do a debate. Okay, it was not for competition. Actually it was for interaction, like we all are new. So so with new joiners, we tried our best to get, I mean, to take part in the debate competition. And so that's how we interacted with each other. So it was a very fun, and sir has shared so many new things also. Then after, from 3 to 4 p.m. there was professional etiquette. It was also of very use. Your induction session will be of very useful. So you have to keep noting all the important things for, because you may get use in future. Then from 4 to 30 there was break, and for 30 to 5 it was activity session, behavioral assessment. Like yes, your when your training will be started now, like your technical training and then behavioral training also. So you will be um, you have to give your exam, like your assimilation test, and you can ask your any kind of queries in the session, because they will allow to write your queries in the chat box, and they will reply. Okay, so if you are having any kind of queries, you can ask there. So that's why it takes time. So in activity session also, if you are having any kind of queries, you can ask there. And then at last, from 5 to 6 p.m. it was inclusion and diversity. So that's it of that day, like day one of induction session on Feb 23. So you have to join from here. Click here to join the meeting. Okay. Then after, for the second day, I received mail for like day two induction session, and it was of very less duration. One second. Day two cognizant induction. Here you can see on Feb 24, and yeah. So on that day only I received this mail. So that's why I'm saying ki you can receive anytime. So keep checking your mail. So here you can see the timing was from 10 to 1, and first session was of cognizant values session. Like there was sir in my case, and he has explained very, I mean, he has explained very good. So it was very useful. What are the values? What are the etiquettes? What are the professionalism? What is the personality development? So the whole thing he will explain you. I mean, he has explained me. And then from 12 to 1 p.m. na, there was a quiz session. It was of really very fun, because whatever you have learned during your 2 days induction session, so in this 12 to 1 p.m. there was a quiz session, and it was played on the Kahoot website. So you have to answer of your quiz questions. So that's it. It was very good of the induction session, and you have to join your meeting link with a given. I mean, meeting with your given link. Okay, so that was of day two Cognizant induction, and after this, so up to here, so we didn't need to do any kind of work. Only we are new, so we have to first analyze and understand the things what we are going to do. So yes, and then after what I received, let me think. Yeah, then after I was during the induction session, everybody has explained ki what to do. So firstly, though I have accessed my Cognizant ID. Okay, so like email ID, that is nakhatprovince@cognizant.com. So that I have accessed, and I have reset password also. And then I was able to log in my One Cognizant portal and the Be Cognizant. Then I have requested for my identity card, and also on the very same day, like on 22 only, I have received one call from Cognizant, and for the asset, she was informing, she was giving a call just to confirm the address. And then she said ki, okay, I mean, your asset is ready to dispatch. And then also I got message in my inbox ki, like my asset is ready to dispatch, and then it is dispatched. But yet I have not received. When I will receive, I will for sure share you. Okay, share it with you. So yeah, and after that, what I received, yeah, from 25th, like on 25th. For 25th, I received all the things. From now, what you have to notice, that's why I am saying this to you, ki then you will have your professional mail ID. So whatever the further process or meeting will be there, you will receive on your professional mail ID. Okay, once you will receive your employee ID and your OTP, then you have to reset your password with your employee ID, and then after you will be receiving all the further mails on your dat mail ID. So keep checking your dat mail ID, okay, because on your personal ID there is very less chance that you will receive. So yeah, so I have received on third day, like who is my coach, who is my HR, senior HR manager, home manager, contact details and everything, the project number, project name, and the technology and domain what I received. So everything you will be informed on your dat mail ID. So you have to check that. All right. And then there was a meeting on Friday, like yesterday only on 25th. That's why I was too busy and I didn't get time to make a video. But yes, I was thinking कि I'll make a video for sure. So yeah, let me show you my that mail ID. I mean Outlook. You have to log in on your Outlook. Okay, so that's how. Okay, so that's how your account will look like. Okay, you can see here. So yeah, you have to log in on your on the, I mean, Outlook, and then all the you can see the messages here, all the messages, emails you will receive here, so you have to follow accordingly. All right, so yeah, and further, I will make a video, I will keep making video whatever will be requiring for you. So still, if you are having any kind of queries, you can ask me in the comment below. I will make sure to reply you as soon as possible, and if I feel ki I have to make a video for that particular question, so I will make that too. And yeah, if you are feeling problem how to fill the timesheet or true time, so you can ask for true time. You need to wait, because once you will get work to work in your project, then you will get access to fill the true time. But timesheet, you need to fill from the day one only. So that's all about this video. I hope it is useful for you, and I have tried my best to explain you each and everything. So yeah, I hope we will meet you very super soon, and till then, take care of yourself. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe it, because it will motivate me to make such further videos for you. So that's all. Thank you.